Well, hello everyone, and a very warm welcome to this, the very first Captain Kestrel flight video. This is hopefully the first of many videos I will be able to bring you in the coming days or months, hopefully. Some introductions firstly. Let's say my name is Captain Kestrel. I'll be taking you around the virtual skies in Microsoft Flight Simulator, in this and various other aircraft. So give you a bit of background about myself firstly. Let's say I have zero experience firstly at the hands of any commercial jetliner. So please bear in mind that when you do see things that I do on here, they probably aren't to any SOPs. The way I've learned to fly is I've learned by watching other videos on YouTube and Twitch stars as well. So that's the way I've learned to fly and operate these aircraft. So let's talk about what you can expect from the video. So as I say, we'll be flying around to various different destinations, new scenery to come out and new aircraft. Today we are here in the Macco's lovely scenery here at Birmingham International Airport in the UK, and we are going to be taking this gorgeous looking Boeing 737-800 in the Jet2 holidays livery from here down to Tenerife south from MKStudios. A couple of reasons why I picked this flight. Firstly, it is a flight I'm going to be taking in a couple of months with my family, taking away to Tenerife. Just slight differences. We're going to be going from East Midlands, not Birmingham, but Birmingham is the closest airport I could get. We're still waiting on that lovely scenery that I've seen previews of from the same developer who did Belfast City. I believe I can't pronounce the name of the developer, but if it's Belfast scenery, anything to go by, it's well worth the wait. The East Midlands scenery is. Okie doke. We are on VATSIM on stand 4. I think it's what stand are we on? So yeah, 41, Charlie, should I say? I thought I was going to say 47. Right, so with those little bits of peripherals out the way, we'll jump into the jump into the flight deck, sorry, and get set up for our flight. Right, and just one thing I did forget to mention, when we are establishing cruise, I might come back to you and give you more information about the channel and, let's say, what you can expect going forward. Right, but first, let's get this bird up into the air, shall we? So let's come down to the FMC and we'll plug in some weights. So today's flight I've already prepared using SimBrief, and we're looking at a flight time of 4 hours and 13 minutes. Fuel required today, the block fuel is 15.4 tons. Let's put that in there. And the payload is, and the zero fuel weight is 60.5. That's great. Okie doke. Right, so we'll come up now to the overhead. We'll align the IRSs. We'll not align them, get into nav mode. Fuel pumps can be switched on. That looks all fine for now. Switch on the emergency lights, the seatbelt, no, wrong way. Seatbelt signs can go on as we finish refueling. Back on the window heats and the probe heats. And our initial altitude today is flight level 320. So we'll plug that in there. There. The lights look okay. Okay, so now begin programming our route in. So I said we're here at Birmingham, Echo Golf Bravo Bravo, stand 41 Charlie, and we are, we'll grab that GPS position, put that in there, lovely. Route, EGBB in there, and Golf Charlie Tango Sierra in there for our destination to Tenerife South. I'll just quickly look at the METAR. So Birmingham today, it's 8 knots at 050. Pretty much blowing directly across the runway at 90 degrees. 8 knots. Visibility is greater than 10 kilometers. Ceiling's 1,600 feet. Broken. And it's 1025 hectopascals. So it's runway 15. Departure. Look at my flight plan, sorry. Oh, it's not giving us no just a direct out of here to ADMAX. So we'll just quickly whack that in here. ADMAX? ADMAX, sorry. So direct to ADMAX. Airway Yankee 3, 2, 1. Well, the reason I'm doing it this way is because I've had some issues with this. I need to sort out the path from SimBrief downloader to the PMDG. So I tried it once before I started recording. It didn't work. So I'm having to do it the old-fashioned way. So what I might do is here, guys, as it's a fairly long flight plan to put in, I might pause the video here so you guys don't get bored watching me just put these figures in, and then I will come back to you when it's done. So if there's anything, like I say, if anything you don't like about it, if you want to see me do this sort of thing or you don't, like I say, please feel free to leave comments below. All the thing I ask those, please guys, please keep it constructive feedback. So again, there we are all human here, aren't we? Okay. Right, so I will come back to you when I've finished plugging the flight plan in. I'll speak to you in a minute. Well, hi guys, I'm back again. Finally finished inputting the route in. Like I say, the reason I cut the video is I don't want you guys to get bored of just watching me doing the same thing. So I'm going to try and keep these videos, don't want to make them too long, but don't want to make them too short either. So like I say, I'll skip all the nitty gritty, the boring stuff out for you guys, so you can see like what we actually are intending to do. Just put the zero fuel weight in there, 60.5, and I think this might be a good time now to request some boarding. There we go. Just wish I could play that lovely little famous Jet2 song for you guys in the background, but as it's obviously trademark music, YouTube would have a field day with me. Right, so getting back to the figures, we have a reserve. Final reserve is 1.1. Cost index is 55.
Boarding requested. Do you want to board crew?
Oh, God, I wish I could turn this. I need to find out if I can turn this thing off. I don't like that.
Passengers boarding starting.
There we go. So passengers are now here. So I'd say initial flight altitude is 32,000 feet. That's gone in. We have a cruise. Average wind is 251 slash at 040. Transition altitude here is 6,000 feet. Oh, we've got Birmingham approach just come online. That'll be nice. Right, now with this, as we're obviously still, if you've got the PMDG, you know we're still waiting for the universal tablet to be integrated into this. Hopefully that won't be much longer. But I haven't got really any other performance software to calculate. So what I tend to do is just whack a standard 60 in there. I have any problems with it. Keep it at climb power. Flaps, I think it's pretty standard on the 7.3 to use flaps 5. And then we've got CG of 23.7, which trim is 5.39. We'll whack in a minute, and then we'll just take the speeds that the aircraft's given us. So 153, 153, 154. Loving that. So we can now set up the MCP. I think that's what they call it. If not, please correct me. So I say 154 in there. Lovely. Let's get my charts up. We'll have a look at the airport. We're going off runway 15, which is 146. Set this to 146. Now, if anyone knows, I think I'm right in assuming that the program one for say this airport, so the return, and another as an alternate. So I don't know if that is correct, but if anyone does know, would you please, like I say, just correct me on that, please. Hopefully one of you lovely people out there might be a professional pilot and can help me adjust my flows and procedures in accordance, well, that should be done properly, really. Okay, so what's the ILS frequency for 15? It is 1001. We'll bung that in here. Nope, it's wrong. 11010. Switch that to the active. That's fine. That looks all good. What? Why have I got a line through that? Have I put in the wrong heading? Final course 146, 110. Oh. No, I don't think that'll have to work because I think we're too far around, aren't we? Right, well, we can set that to rejected takeoff. Traffic, weather, data on this side, and we'll take traffic, terrain, and data on this side. Right, let's have a. We'll set this to Birmingham approach. Just come online, which is 123.975. There it is. Lovely. We'll listen out for that. Set me trim. So we need 5.39 units, so we'll get as close to that as we can. But I actually think I'm turning that the wrong way. No, now I am turning it the wrong way. And if you ever needed any proof that I'm not a professional pilot, you've just had it. Ooh. Okay, so let's have a closer look now, shit. Right, so that's about 5 units. Say about there. We'll go with that. Also, another thing I might notice well for you guys is I know there probably might be issues with the sound and everything. Reason for that is I'm just using a gaming mic at the minute, hoping to upgrade that in a few weeks' time. I was actually hoping to have it before I did my first video, but I am absolutely so impatient. I can't wait to do it. So hopefully, as things go on, quality of the sound and everything will get better as things progress. Right, so we'll just have a look at the Birmingham ATIS. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, they're using 3.3. Oh, he's put 3.3 on that use. Right. Okay then, and he's put a transition level of 7.0. Right, so let's do some. Well, mind you, I just probably need to put a sit in, won't I? Yeah. Yeah, we'll see what he says and then see if he gives us a star or if it's direct routing. Okay. But we can put the parking brake on. Right. The current QNH he's given us is. That's interesting. Where is it? Moment to be used Transition level 70. Specs initials. Well, that is interesting. Just reading the text version of this ATIS, and they've not put any Q&H on. Okay, well, we'll hopefully have to get that, pick that up off him when we call for clearance. Right, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do now. I'll wait until we'll pause the video again here, guys, and I will get back to you when all of our lovely passengers and everything's boarding. And one is complete. Right, looks like they're just finishing loading their bags now. So right, I will speak to you in a few minutes again. Bye. Hello guys, welcome back. As you can probably gather, boarding is now complete. So I think we're about ready to go. So we can now whack on the APU. That's getting ready. Well, that's powering up. We will call up for some clearance. So just bear me 1 second. Got information Alpha 41 Charlie. Okay, let's go call some 80s. Let's go call some clearance. Bearing approach. Good afternoon. Shedex 94 Papa Kilo. Request radio check.
Shedex 94 Papa Kilo. Good afternoon to you. Birmingham radar. Visible 85. Loud and clear.
Thank you for that, sir. Shedex 94 Papa Kilo. Stand 41 Charlie. Information Alpha on board. Boeing 738. Request an IFR clearance to Tenerife is filed.
Shedex 94 Papa Kilo. Thanks. Alpha is correct. Clearance to Tenerife. ADMEC 1 Mike departure from a 33 squawk 7323.
Cleared Tenerife. ADMEX 1 Mike departure. Runway 33 squawk 7323. Shedex 94 Papa Kilo.
Shedex 94 Papa Kilo. Read back right. Birmingham QNH 1025.
QNH 1025. Shedex 94 Papa Kilo. Thank you. Right, so now we've got our squawk, which is 7323. Wrong way. Nice and easy. Okay, so we've got our QNH 1025. Put that in there. 1025 showing about 330 once, twice, and 3 times. And now let's just quickly pop in that departure. So we're now going off 33, ADMEX 1 Mike departure. Execute that in. Takeoff speeds have been deleted, but it's that's changed. 157 is the new takeoff speed. Interesting. Don't know why that's gone off. Just caught a button. Right, okay. Yep, 3-3. That's all right now. So we just need to quickly change over the headings and everything. So 326. That's fine. What is wrong with me today? Not even nowhere near the correct one. That's... You know, you have one of those days you just have a moment. And 326 is set. Oh, Dreamliner coming in. Hello. Right, so the new ILS frequency, oh, it's still the same 1011. I wonder if it's because I've got that programmed wrong that we're getting that line through it. Ah, yes, there we go. That's right now. That's alright. APU is on, so we can transfer to internal. Lovely. Yep. Right, so we can dismiss the jet. Old door. Nope, the forward door's not closed, so we'll just go ahead and close that door. Turn. We can remove that as well. Put that on the legs page. Right. So remove the jetway. And then I think that should be everything to go. Let me just really quickly check it. Hopefully that's open that set. Is this? I don't know if that's GSX or sorry, if that's V pilot or FS traffic. Nope, I'm guessing that's regular traffic then. It's not removed it. So we can model matching. Right, okay. So let's get going, shall we? Yep, everything looks good. Whack on the anti-collision lights and we'll get the tug in position. And we'll get underway. Oh, let me just bring my SID up. Add next one, right. Straight out. Initial altitude is 6,000 on this one, so yeah. Set that. Lovely. Everything should now be good to go. Right. Where's
Hello, Captain.
Oh.
We are ready for pushback.
Oh, there she is. Yep, AC going. Looking good. I love it how GSX just walks straight through the fuselage on the 7.3. Like no bending down, just yep, straight through the fuselage. Oh, nope. Can't decide where it's going. Just drive through the cones, drive through that arm thing, whatever that's called. Gotta love GSX.
Locking gear.
Lovely. Right. Let's get out of here. Birmingham approach. Shed X94 Papa Kilo. Request push and start from stand 41 Charlie.
Christian, Shed X94 Papa Kilo, push and start approved.
Push start approved. Shed X94 Papa Kilo. So we're in the cul-de-sac, so we want to go nose to the left, don't we?
Release parking brakes, please.
Parking brakes released.
Push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Thank you. Off blocks at 11:33. Up the clock. I'll just pull back a bit from the terminal before we start the engines. Good. Well, that's close enough. We'll go initial. So we'll start engine 2 first. Ground. Engine 2 to ground. Oh, forgot to put the bleed on. I'm always doing that. I'm so used to the P3D version, where in the old one, the P3D version, you had the bleed was automatically on as part of the cold and dark state setup. But now you have to pull it on. Right, 25%. In goes the fuel. EGT is rising. Good fuel flow. Lovely. So far, so good. And there we go. A lovely little pushback there. On the line. Let's have some nice wing views of the pushback. Let's hope it pushes back into the terminal building. Lovely. And that looks like good start on 2. Starting on 1, ignition to ground.
Please set parking brakes.
And parking brake is set.
For a good engine start.
And we can confirm a good engine start.
We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
22, 23, 24, and 25. Fuel going in. And EGT rising. Fuel flow nominal. Good. That's going in. So look, I know, didn't push back into the terminal. Lovely. That was a lovely little pushback, I have to say. Well done.
Unlocking gear.
Another thing I really need to do with this simulator is figure out how to install these GSX profiles I've heard about. Because apparently they're supposed to really make it look better, apparently. Make GSX work a lot better. And that's a good start on 2.
Tow truck disconnected.
Sorry, good start on 1, sorry. Lovely. Right, so let's finish off the overhead.
Clear. Right is clear.
Your damper go on. We can switch that to TR1 and Gen 1. Power can come off the busts. That looks fine. Hydraulics can go on. Packs can go on. Isolation about to auto. APU bleed off. Bleed off. Start switches to continuous. Yep. Lovely. Quick flight control check. Full left. Full right. Full up. Full down. Neutral and rudders. Left. Right. Neutral. That's done. Recall is checked. Flaps to 5. 1, 2, and 5. Oh, I love that. I love this this heat. The heat you can see now from the engines. I love this simulator so much. The immersion and everything's just, even at the default, without any sort of hands, the immersion in this simulator is amazing. Okay, right, I think that's everything. We're beginning the ground signal. Okay, let's call for our taxi. Birmingham approach, Shanix 94 Papa Kilo, request taxi.
Shanix 94 Papa Kilo, taxi to holding point Sierra 1, runway 33 via Whiskey, Echo and Sierra.
Taxi holding point Sierra 1 for runway 33 by Whiskey, Echo and Sierra, Shanix 94 Papa Kilo. Okie doke, right, so he wants us to go out of here straight up to the second. Oh, too much power. I think I need to reduce the sensitivity on my throttles. Okay, there we go. Did I turn on the taxi lights? No, I didn't. Okay, so he wants us to go out of the cul-de-sac, straight ahead, I think, and right, then sorry, second left. Yeah, he wants us to go up here. Yeah, there's Echo. Yep, there's Echo. Probably taking this turn a little too fast, to be honest. 4 knots too fast. I think like try and keep the turns below. Well, see, that's got to be remove traffic. Why is it generating AI traffic? I just want the model matching. Oh well, we'll go with it. It's not interfering with the sim at the minute, but with the control at the minute. But if it does, I'm gonna have to disconnect from that sim. I've already just brought this FS traffic, so still learning how to integrate it with vPilot.
X9 for Papa Kilo, are you ready for departure?
Affirmative, we're fully ready for departure.
X9 for Papa Kilo, roger. From Sierra 1, runway 33, clear takeoff, surface wind 060 degrees, 9 knots.
From Sierra 1, runway 33, clear for takeoff, X9 for Papa Kilo, thank you. Bit more power, seems to be speed. We'll whack on the transponder. Working mode Charlie. Okay, runway. Oops, wrong button. Runway's clear. Approach is clear. And runway 33 is verified. Okay, whoop. There we go. Right. Start the clock. Let's go to Tenerife. Setting power. 40%. Stable and take off. Okay, 80 knots. Check. Oh. Keep on the centre line. That would help. Oh god. Come on. You can do it. Rotate. Whoa! Gear up. Oh god. Don't like how that's pulled a bit there. I'm hoping that's the crosswind. My joystick don't need recalibration. Some nice wing views. Lovely. Pop that straight in.
X9 for Papa Kilo, report departing altitude.
X9 for Papa Kilo, currently passing 2,400.
X9 for Papa Kilo, thanks. You can climb now, flight level 90.
Right, flight level 90, X9 for Papa Kilo. Plug that in. Lovely. We will go to flap 1 now. Lovely. Oh, it must be a bit heavy because it wants us to hold the flaps up speed. Interesting. Right, well that can go off now. Gears off. That can go off. We don't need that anymore. They can go to off. Fantastic. So we're clear to flight level, which is select standard. It doesn't look like there's any further ATC on for us. The data center that's on is we're picking up Milano all the way from over here. So quite far away. Right, okay. Oh, look at that. Look at that view, and the clouds look amazing in this simulator. Never get over that. I remember when I first started the simulation, I was using Flight Sim 98. And you look at this nowadays, how far it's come on, it's unbelievable. Right, there we go. We've just got some speed up now. Okay, so we can put flaps up.
X9 for Papa Kilo, climb flight level 100.
Climb flight level 100, Shell X9 for Papa Kilo. Logging 100 there. Right, well, we're on our way now, guys. So I don't think there is anything left for you to see now. So I'll leave you with some nice wing views and other views of the aircraft. And I'll come back to you when we're establishing cruise, probably when we're over Spain and Portugal area, and tell you more about the channel and what we're going to do going forward. Okay? So, with that in mind, I'll speak to you in a bit. Bye! Well, hello everyone, and welcome back. We're currently in the cruise at flight level 350, currently routing direct to waypoint Kestrel. Been in the air 2 hours 25 minutes, making good progress. We're just under 2 hours to go. Right, so we've just left the coast of Portugal behind. So while we've got a few minutes, I just thought I'd give you more of what you can expect from, hopefully, from the channel going forward. Firstly, like I say, I want to sort of get these flight videos sorted out. So for the time being, I'll be doing videos like this where we fly from airport to airport in different aircraft. So my next one might be the Phoenix 320. I actually love that aircraft, so I think that might be my next one. Also, there are other little issues I need to work out. So I think one thing might be the audio quality. As I say, I'm just using a gaming headset mic at the moment, but hopefully soon we can address that and get a better quality mic, so the sound sounds better for you guys. yeah, then once I've ironed out all the little kinks in these flight videos, might turn my attention to some review videos if that's what you're all interested in. Because if you're into the flight sim community, which I'm guessing you must have some interest in it if you've tuned to this channel, is that we've got a brilliant range of developers, aircraft developers, all sorts, utilities that always seem to be coming through the line these days for Microsoft Flight Simulator. So, and some are absolutely amazing quality, some might need more work on. So if there's something you guys might be interested in, if you're interested in the reviews, we can look at that. But for the time being, I want to make sure I've got all the little kinks worked out in this sort of format first. So on that subject, if there is something you would like to see, if you'd like to see me do with flight planning or how I do choose my flights, or maybe you're just happy with this format, or if there's something you want to see dropped or shortened, but like I say, please leave it in the comments below. Like I say, I just ask that it is constructive feedback. Nothing personal or anything, please. And if you do have enjoyed this video today, I would love for you to consider like and subscribing to the channel. Hopefully, as you sure know, that will help the channel grow going forward. Okay, well, turn the finish with that fuel pump, so we'll turn that off. So we've just got about an hour and 45 minutes to go now before we land into Tenerife. So now I'll let you get back to some more nice views. Hopefully we'll clear out this weather soon. We seem to have hit a bit of a stormy day today. And yep, I'll talk to you in the descent. Thanks, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Well, hello everyone, and welcome back. As you can probably tell, we're now well into our descent for Tenerife. As you can see, it's just there's Mount Tidy just poking above the clouds there. Got roughly about 15 minutes to go before we touch down in Tenerife South. Just show you our approach in today. So we're on the we are on the Comba 5 Hotel Arrival, which takes us directly over Tenerife North for Los Rodeos Airport. Head out to Tenerife, how you spell that? You say that, and then it's straight in for runway 25. Latest weather, however, to be honest, it's a bit of a surprising day for the Canaries in this time of year. Overcast, still 24 degrees though, so that's quite nice. 20 knots wind at 230, so that's going to be interesting. Visibility is greater than 10 kilometers, sorry. Overcast at 1,200 and broken at 600 feet, so might be a bit late before we get a bit of visual with the runway. Okay. Seatbelt sign is on because I believe Jet2's procedure is they put us on at 20 minutes to land in. So now we are just passing through flight level 120. Right, so we'll set the auto brake to 3. Speed brake can now be armed. Lovely. Let's take a quick look outside, shall we? See if we can see anything. Not well. You can just see Mount Tidy poking up over the clouds there, and just might be able to see that Lagoma. Well, no, it's not Lagoma. I think Lagoma's swimming around. I don't know which one. I can't remember which island that is. Is it La Palma or something? One of the islands off in the distance. Okay, so we're coming up now over Tenerife North. So see if we can see it. No, can't really see it below the clouds. Oh, there it is. Sorry, there's Los Rodeos there. Oh no, so that must be a VOR then, not the actual airport. Sorry, my mistake. Again, more proof you ever needed that I am not a qualified pilot. There we are, there it is. Los Rodeos, the site of the infamous KLM and Tenerife, KLM Pan Am incident. Anyone who knows their 747 history. Right, speed's coming back to below 250 now as we've hit flight level 100. Oh, there was a bit of a breeze there. Oh God, going straight in at 43 knots. No wonder the plane's shaking a bit. Right, there we go. Up to 240. So now it's just literally a case of circling around the island to land. Wish the weather was better today because I've done this approach in real life into Tenerife. In fact, both approaches into Tenerife South Airport are lovely because you get some lovely, nice views around Mount Tidy and the island. It's absolutely gorgeous, and this scenery is absolutely beautiful. Actually, when I've done it before, it's so detail on the island's amazing as you can make these approaches in. As we're going down below transition, I will set the current QNH, which is 1008. Might bring the speed back now to flaps up speed. I usually like to be at 180 and configure on flap 5 before the final turn, but because it's quite a long final, should be alright if we miss it, but don't hit it on this turn. We are about 500 feet high, but we should be able to correct that hopefully quick enough. We get down to the right speed. Once we've caught it up, we'll start selecting the flaps. As for the stand we're going to get, I can't seem to find it on flight radar. The real world one that departed yesterday did land on the same runway, but for some reason it doesn't show its taxi to the stand. However, when I've operated to Tenerife recently, I don't know if this is something post-Brexit, but they usually tend to park around the hotel 3743 area. Let me just show you on the map. They usually tend to say, a lot of the time when we've operated Tenerife, it's usually around this area here if you park in front of the terminal, or it's a remote stand, so only one of these ones at the back. Because I think when I last went on holiday to Tenerife in November, it was all changed. It's the first time I've been away after Brexit, and it brought this sort of area in the far end of the terminal where those stands are. It's UK departures. So, like I said, I don't know if that's the new procedure they've got at Tenerife for post-Brexit immigration to make it easier. But it was really quite quick, actually. Right, we'll take flat 1. Bring it back to the flaps up speed. Flaps 1 speed, sorry. 191. Looks like some nice wing views. Oh, that water looks amazing. Just speaking to my missus, says 60 something days till we go. Not that we're counting, of course. We can't wait to go back to the island. We absolutely love it here. Okay. We'll have the localizer. Still got about roughly 20 miles to go, so over 20 miles, so should be okay. 6,000. We're below so we're picking up the glide slope and we're below it, so always better to approach your glide from below. As we're below it, we'll select flat 5. There we are, but just keep it at 180. I think that's about nice little. I don't always take it back to the bug speed. I always just, when I'm at flat 5, I always take it back to 180 as maximum until I hit the glide, until I've captured the glide, and then yeah, I'll just take 180 as an okay sort of speed. Be a good little Boeing pilot, and then line up the heading select. Yep, close enough. Right, so we're on the profile. Speed's fine. Flat's fine. Auto brakes are set. Speed brakes are armed. Lovely. It's to have a bit more wing viewage, I think. And still just more sea. Anything from the flight deck? See. Very bright out there. I think I might need to see if I can find a way to turn this setting down, because it's very bright. Oh, wrong side. There we go. I love these water effects. Like you see the water moving. How far these simulators have come is unreal. So we probably won't see anything till about, so we get below 600. Localizer captured. Oh, where's it going? Taking us off to the right a bit. Captured it anyway. The amount entirely now disappeared behind the clouds. Not the sort of weather I'd want to expect when going on holiday, to be honest. Especially for June time. It's not what you'd tend to expect here at Tenerife, I think, to be honest. So if it clears better for us in August. Okay, so right, so that's now captured, so we can arm approach mode. Hopefully that should capture it in a few moments. Less than 15 miles to go now, we'll switch it up to 10. If anyone knows how long before landing Jet2 pop their gear in, because I think British Airways drop their gear about 7.5 miles out. So that's what I tend to do. But if anyone, like say, knows how far out Jet2 drop their gear, let me know. Any sort of information like that is always nice for me to know. Okay, glide slope is captured. Check the go around altitude. 5,000, so when we get below 180 we'll set 5,000 in there. Oh, there's the mountain again. Right, we've got start switches to continuous. Oh, bad plan, I've not put the lights on. That's very naughty of me. I'll pop that one on as well, so that's ready for when we get off the runway. Again, I don't know if that's procedure, but it's on. There we are. We're starting to see a bit of something now coming through the clouds. I just think that's a nice little screenshot there. Lovely. Even with all the clouds, the clouds still make it look beautiful, I think, to be honest. Right, so we're roughly about 10 miles out now. Speaking of which, let's just warn any traffic in case anyone's down there. Tenerife traffic, Shanx 94 Papa Kilo, fully established, runway 25, approximately 7.5 miles out, Tenerife. Right, 7.5 miles. Gear down. We'll go flap 15. 2500. Checked. Flap 15 speed. See if we okay, so I can see the ground. Just make out the sea on the just there. Flaps 30. And back to the VREF, which in this case is 145 today. Ah, there we go. It's starting to clear now, and now I can see the runway. There we are. And flaps 40. Oh. Beautiful. Even in misty weather, the plane looks gorgeous, doesn't it? Oh, that's a screenshot as well. Lovely. What's happening here? Right, well, here we go. Right, let's focus on the landing now, shall we? Right, so landing gear is down 3 green, flaps 40, green light. Speed brake is armed, and I'm guessing the cabin is secure. Okay, checklist complete. Cleared to land. Okay, so here we go. Very first landing on the Captain Kestrel channel. Wish me luck. 1000. Checked. That wind is really whipping up a bit. Whoa! Oh god, that wind is horrendous. I think I might leave the autopilot in a bit later. Whoa, here we go. Jesus! Oh god. Oh. Right, usually I'd take the autopilot about 500 feet, but I think I'm going to leave it in a bit longer with that wind. I wonder if I'm breaking the limitations by attempting this landing. Continue. Right. My aircraft. Way. Autopilot. Auto out. Come on. Get up. Come on. Bloody hell. Here we go.
50, 30, 20, 10.
The centre line. Keep on the centre. There we go. 60 knots. Stow the reversers. Brakes disabled. Lovely. And we can vacate by a Bravo 3. That weren't too bad in the end. Just veered off to the left a bit. Bit of power in case anyone's waiting to take off. And we'll slow that. I can come off now. Put that on. Okay. 3PU's coming on now. We've vacated at Bravo 3. I think I saw British Airways there, so I'll just let him know. Tenerife traffic, Shanix 94 Papa Kilo, vacated runway at Bravo 3. Forgot the bloody runway now. Right, so let's have a look at some stands, shall we? Throw the speed brakes. Bring in the flaps. Let's see what we got to work. Let's go Hotel 43. We'll take that one. Nope. We'll take that one. Oh god, that hill's a bit steep, isn't it? Oh god, that's a bit. God, this is quite a bit of stuff to get up this slope. 53%. Jesus. I knew there was a slope in Tenerife. I didn't think it was that bad. Right, okay, so we can turn the transponder off. Turn off these lights. They can go to continue, they can go off. Okay, right, there we go, right. So if I'm right, this should be Delta 2. APU's on, so we'll transfer the power. We'll pop the APU bleed on to give the passenger some aircon. Okay, and turn off the taxi lights so we don't blind the ground agent. Why is it so Feels a bit stiff to turn, it does at the minute. Doesn't feel like it's picking much power up, to be honest. The turns aren't going too well. Why is it? Seems to be very sluggish on the turn. It's not turning as fast as it seems to. I don't know. Say I'm putting in about, say I'm at 50% N1 and it's being very sluggish on its turn. That's something I'm gonna have to look into as well. Well, at least we're pretty much on the line anyway. Okay, so let's get it lined up. Slow it down a bit. 50 feet, 30, 20, 10, and stop. Ooh, I will take that. If that doesn't get me a dance, I'm going to be fuming. Two blue, 1 red. Shut down. Block time, 4 hours, 19 minutes. That is lovely. Come on, do the dance, do the dance, do the dance. Oh, come on. How much closer do you want it? Can't believe I didn't get a dance for that. Okay, right, so... Well, first I should be turning that off first for any ground service can approach the aircraft. Set wheel chocks. We will take some ground power. Lovely. Oh, I should release the passengers as well. They're still probably waiting. Okay. La 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 la. Request deboarding. We've got ground power in now. So we can go on to that. Right, your damper can go off. Fuel pumps can now go off. Window heats off. Probe heats off. Hydraulics are set. Packs off. Ventilation valve open. Yeah, there we go. Right, that's the majority. So let's have a look at the parking. Yeah, I'm very happy with that bit of parking myself personally. Right, so shall we have a look at the landing rate if anyone is interested? Like I say, please do not judge.
Passengers bus is coming.
Let's have a look. 365, yeah. Not a great landing. I've done a lot better than that, to be honest, but did have a pretty strong crosswind. I mean, you look at that, wind at 230 at 25 knots. That is a fairly strong wind to be fighting. But anyway, it's down. We got here safely. Passengers are now going to go off and enjoy their Jet2 holiday. They'll be hopefully coming off in a minute, listening to Jess Glynn and dancing to that probably. Here comes the bus. Well, I think that's about it really. Like I say, I'm going to be aiming to put out videos every Wednesday. Sometimes I might be a bit late. Obviously, depends on my work schedule. Yeah. If you like this format, please like and subscribe to the channel. It's always greatly appreciate all your support. And yeah, I think that should about cover it. Any comments, feedback, please leave in the comments below, and I will certainly take a look at them and consider your feedback. So, from Shanex 94 Papa Kilo, safely parked up here in Tenerife, thanks a lot for your time, thanks for tuning in, and I will see you in the next one, hopefully. Goodbye.